Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. As you probably can see, we're playing Ace Attorney Mouse Edgeworth. So we're gonna see if we're worthy of the edge.
Yeah, we are at the edge of the end.
Indeed. So I have to keep checking if basically I won a game today, and I'm waiting for the code to appear or some reply because he's searching. Basically, I won a game, and my game pick was Monster Hunter Rise, and even people were going to like, why do you pick that game? There are many better games. I don't care. I want that game because some friends have them, and I want to kind of join them, and that way I can join them.
It's a game that you enjoy as well, so you know it's your own choice.
True to that. So let's continue where we left off. Ooh, that's real low.
Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze.
2 cards. One of the Black Raven, one of the White Raven. County torn in 2. One to the west, one to the east. Those were split, were whole made again.
Made whole again.
Truth will reveal itself.
Drop. It's the Yatagari soon. Oh no!
You are cursed, Yatagasu. K.U.
8 hours earlier. March 14, 10:17 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1212.
So nice, almost dreamlike. Finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what the whirlwind the past few days have been. My return flight was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent murder. Next day I investigated a kidnapping and murder at the Gateway Land theme park. Later that night, the detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. Long ago, with a thief who out of a pill for flies right to a case from 10 years ago. Did I manage to find myself in the middle of some many cases back to back? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I will allow to spend it quietly.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Kobe!
This is big, I tell you. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm?
Enthusiasm.
Suddenly the phrase "to fragment of dreams" comes to mind.
Think about fragile dreams. Come on, let's go! The fake Yatagaru isn't going to find herself, you know.
Well, if you must know, it's possible that I paid a visit last night by your fake.
But, say what?
Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you patiently on this one, Kay.
What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I got something much more important that I want you to see.
Oh, and that is?
Take a look at this!
On March 14, I will be there to steal your dearest secret. Quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was invalid that the newspaper would caught wind of this.
The date the card mentioned is today.
Today, huh?
Come on, we gotta hurry. The embassy waits.
I suppose it's quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country we should be investigating?
Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fussy about the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today?
I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up.
Well, then you should get too wound up too. Because this is might be our chance to catch that woman.
You mean Miss You? The woman who killed Kay's father, Bern Verde, 7 years ago.
I have a feeling she's near.
Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great Yatagasu, the great thief Yatagasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom.
Ha! So she makes me so mad, that pony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagasu will never send something like a calling card until the company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real deal Yatagasu so awesome.
The other card that shows in this article, like to me, is genuine.
See, that's the thing. However it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagasu. If it isn't that clue that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Out the door you go.
Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's a different color than the one in the article. Okay, Discord just shut down.
I guess he fought back against the great Yatagasu.
Well, more Discord crashed. I'm gonna restart because now my better is turned off.
My game as well.
There we go, it's fixed.
Great Yatagasu took advantage for Danny's computer.
It definitely looked like that for a moment.
Huh.
It's a ton of different. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why.
What's up? Any reason why you're pouring the whole through your newspaper with your eyes?
No, no reason at all. Very well, seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of special nature to me, I agree. Some merit to be found in the investigation this.
I knew you'd come around. March 40, 5 p.m. Theatrum Naturals.
Oh,
By the light of the night's glorious moon. It's one of those ninjas speaking.
what the hell?
And
Bro.
this is
It's a female one.
It seems they have a baby somehow. What the hell?
Yeah, gotta have a baby.
How do you make a baby? Oh.
Coincidence.
What a coincidence. Who would have thought that the Steel Samurai stage show should be ever held at such elegant theater inside of Origin Embassy?
Yeah, slime is really awesome! Steel Samurai Sushi Slice. I got chills down my spine when I pulled out that move out.
I suppose it's really more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
I have to say, Joe, this embassy is really kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building.
Well, as you said yourself, this place is, and the countries its houses are very special. Even the theater is special in that it is in a neutral zone shared by the two countries.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries? The one is called the Kingdom of Alabi Hast, right?
Yes, it appeared that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The German Ninja.
Oh, remember that, bro?
Yes,
Oh,
I remember.
that weirdo with the scratch mark.
Yeah.
The Republic of Bahal is still sponsoring a German Ninja stage show.
The Republic of Babaho.
That's something for fangirls like me. We totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jamming Ninja show is really kicked the Steel Samurai show's near's end. Oh, everyone! It's Rebecca! We is a victim!
That was a good one. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I always had this inkling. Are we now playing Splatoon? Okay, fine, I'll start on my Switch.
Inkling! Inkling! I made Sierra as an inkling, but it's a long time ago.
But what she
Not
really
good.
wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja.
Oh,
see.
wait. Wait a second, guys. Oh my god. There we go.
Okay, 1 second is over. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, somebody move. Oh. There we go. Okay. Well, anyway, well, what about today's event? What was it called again?
Kingdom of Alabasi versus the Republic of the Bell Goodwill Jubileum. Small European country of the Kingdom of Abasi and the Republic of the Bahal. This country used to be the one single unit that was abundant with nature. It was called the
Principality of Cordovia.
Well
Wow.
done, Sierra.
Did I say it right?
You did.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two. The signs of their past remain. For an example, their flags represented the flower and the butterfly motifs on to this day. Cordovia, huh? The KG incident, and that was what it was referred to the second KG8 incident, in which an Abbasi staff member was murdered. Both of those cases were to the principal.
Of Cordovia.
In 7 years that have passed, the country may have split in two. Perhaps the other girls to send a calling card here. What could it all mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're really thinking about something.
Oh, excuse me, what were we talking about again?
If you could please stop spacing out on time. Anyway, we're talking about the Alabast versus Bahal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries had a pretty bad relationship with each other.
Oh, I forgot to change my webcam. Oops. I was set on last night's recordings. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie.
Yatagarisu. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That is why they decided to hold this event.
That's the case, then why the verses?
You know what one of Edgeworth's favorite hobbies is?
Well,
playing the violin. No, really.
Didn't hear that.
Also, both countries claim to own a real Remy Duck statue, a natural treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
Okay, need time to remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires.
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that.
She better be singing the jest.
8 minutes, okay. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you!
I know. Although we don't know if the other cars will really make an appearance, I suppose we still spend some time examining this place.
Well, there are too many people. Well, oh, suspicious!
I was a feeling when I was going to see her.
It's Lotta Hart! Oh no, it looks like Lotta Hart.
But it's Lotta, we know it's her.
Why does it call it cameraman?
Because maybe he doesn't know it's Lotta.
Where donation are they? Come on, Big Scoop! Hey, mister, out of the way! Yeah, I'm talking to ya!
I'm seeming to remember this woman from somewhere. Yet my instinct directing me to not engage in a conversation with her. That should be the best to let her alone. It will be great if we had something to do with her. What's he doing there? Who's taking him?
10 more minutes. No, in 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do?
You appear to be troubled by something. May I be any of my assistance?
Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now.
Somehow I got a feeling he's about to fall flat on his face. Oh.
Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone. Yeah, let's talk to this girl.
Oh. But today's show, it was a real completely parade. Yeah, that was the move. I couldn't help that. I know, right? Stand up, pink princess performance where in the middle of the show could wear a hero. Oh, I know. I totally got the pretty birds we are having sex. You know? Oh, yeah,
I suppose there is no graceful way to enter this conversation.
Look at that, greeny pants. Nah, this is a perfect angle. Just saying it that.
Yeah.
Call my image, travel across the wave, world into a very TV set around the globe.
An honest approach to my appearance on TV might serve your business better.
To the female in the blue.
Okay, then we're talking to the cameraman. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
We were in sync.
Okay, that's good. Okay, say it, Daddy.
Okay, that's good. Alright, that gave me a dramatic slam right here. There. Stop. Hey, do you mind? Get out of the way, buddy. Okay, one more. Or in 3, 2, 1, action. Okay, was that my fault just now?
Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone. Here are reporting live from the Theatrum Naturals. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of the Untitled. Full of excitement. And here is Mr. Edgeworth. Do you have something to say? Let's see what this member of the audience has to say. Oh!
Well, okay, that's good. Let's do one more run through. Excuse me, but you are ready to film for real, or should you mind giving me a call? Since you didn't hear a single word I just said.
Hey, there's a kid near the computer.
I know. Go ahead, bro.
Is there something I can help you with?
Wondering what it is behind these doors.
The Babalese embassy is just beyond these doors, sir. Do you have some business with the embassy? Do you require immediate access?
No, I'm quite alright.
Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal.
Since we here.
An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, eh?
You're such a buzzkill.
Buzz
Edgeworth, Star Command.
It appears that the kid is watching a video from the first season of The Steel Samurai.
Go! Keep on fighting until your last breath. Go, my hero, the Steel Samurai.
Completely absorbed in singing the theme song. I see. I will let the kid watch in peace. Oh, one more.
Is there something I can help you with?
I was wondering what is behind these doors.
It's the Alabastian embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy,
I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now.
Okay, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard.
Okay, what now?
Scratching our butts. We got a ton of itching on it. Come on, big scoop. Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Ugh. The nation flag of the Rebellion Bala is in display here. Crest on the figure is a butterfly.
It's really rare to see a natural flag feature, not animal on it.
Not really, I can list a few off for you that do that.
Okay, if there's any flags with really chicks things on them.
Chick things? That's pretty well good, okay. Although my definition, there aren't really any flags that feature a chick object.
Aw, that's too bad, because it was there. I was thinking about stealing it.
And what exactly do you with a stolen national flag, eh? The national flag of the Kingdom of Alabasta is on display here. The crest on it figures a flower.
Flowers and butterflies are kind of the rare motifs for flags, don't you think?
Well, they used it to be in Dakota, even but the government used to take pride in its land. The citizens also love the rich and beautiful nature of all around them. Thus the design.
Hey, if the Steel Samurai got popular enough, don't you think they'd put them into their flag?
Are you in your right mind, Kay?
Or maybe just a jamming ninja would make a better candidate.
Look where I'm pointing! It's like I'm pointing at a breast! Whoops! Don't make me laugh, Kay. Only the Steel Samurai deserves such an honor. There's pamphlet about the two embassies here on the table. Got it.
Like weird to me.
The county split in two a few years back, and they have shared the building in its grounds 50 ever since.
Oh, I guess it's because they didn't have money to build two separate ones, huh?
I should think that's not really the reason why, Kay. I suppose I will help myself on one of these. Whoa! Weird noise. Was it all the hub?
Hub. Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he got his son! The AI went in front with him!
the Iron Infant.
May I speak with you for a second? It's the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Edgeworth! What are you glaring at him for?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before.
Okay, looks like you're putting something down for you.
To Edgeworth from the Steel Samurai Daddy married man of the Neo of Tokyo.
Wow! Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Heh.
Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you.
I'm not pressing!
But the Seal Tower is only here for the home countries tonight because Rado can be turned a goodwill ambassador. There he goes! Off to spread goodwill to the world!
He really does seem to like a good ambassador, doesn't he?
Okay, we're shooting the next signal on our camera. It's getting fast. In just a few seconds, Gemini's stage is now set to begin. After the show, the Geminis will enter the Republic of Bahal. This is the ambassador of Bahal at the time. Gemini's show is about to start. We gotta get back to our seats.
Regrettable, I don't have much of an insight in ninjas.
Well, the show's gonna change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. Any second of the Gemini Ninja, someone awesome player will never forgive you.
I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
Has she ever given him much of a choice?
Nope. Not really.
I could listen to that ninja market for death lullaby song all day. His superior playing at a sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. At this heart-wrenching files, now that's the jamming ninja's greatest weapon. Edgeworth. Pictures of the jamming ninja man designs over there. I got to have them. Especially want to do the hair 6 days stealing excellently at these shows. The heroine, Princess Mystia, wears in her hair.
Anyway,
hold it there, Mr. Edgeworth.
yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the other guys will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely it was simply a prank.
No way, I just know the Yatagarasu will show.
But I thought you said that the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured out at the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But the she sent was a genuine faking calling card.
A genuine fake?
Well, how can I word this? Yet the goddess's mark that's on the calling card are exactly the same as my mark. Get it now?
We got a problem! Say scoop! Sorry, couldn't help it. The other guy has been spotted in our mercy. What?
So you finally decided to show yourself, you pony?
No, the horse.
Hey, what gifts?
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What? Hey! The Steel Samurai just waded straight on the tooth without one. Now we don't hurry up. Let me too. My pony is going to escape.
Okay, a country embassy is considered to be a part of the country itself. If you don't get through the proper procedures to enter the country,
Sir Edgeworth! To the back.
I was here. I didn't hear quite what you said, Sarah.
To the Bahal and climb over the wall of the Alabast.
Will you tell the prosecutor straight up what you intend to illegally enter the other? Okay, are you listening to me? Okay, Faraday. Oh wait, sorry.
Okay, coming true.
Bro?
Yeah, yes, and welcome.
Someone stop her! Anyone! Uh-oh. I heard fire! Okay, where are you? Don't tell me you already did find some way over this fence. Ah!
Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagasu came to Babao too.
You are Courier Yatagasu? Okay, you better be alright, wherever you are.
Oh damn. March 14, 6:45 p.m. Ambalashi Embassy, Secretariat Office. I told you it wasn't me! Ah.
Okay, are you alright?
Do I lie to you? Now I can do something about this woman!
Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, what's the meaning of this?
Well, sir, it's, this.
He's...
It wasn't me! It was really that when I ran in here. Hot on those heels of the fake Yatagaru. Look, I only came in here because I saw the suspicious person in the open air stage.
A suspicious person?
A long black cloak with a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me it's not that suspicious? When I saw the person, I immediately thought that they must be fake Yatagaru. So I chased after them into the embassy and then into there and then lost sight of him. Then I just know that person is the one who did it. What are you so worked up over? There's no reason for you to be this loud.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you Agent Lang's secretary? Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you're making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? You refuse to answer?
I don't need to answer. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal. Just what the heck does what you just said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth jurisdiction. The end. And seeing as how this stone is sitting on our soil, we can investigate whatever we'd like.
Unfortunately, detective embassies are a different matter.
Huh?
This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of the Baal, which means that anything happens in here defaults to the control of the Baal government and the Baal law, giving them excuses extraordinary rights.
Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there?
Basically, our country law doesn't apply inside the embassy of another country. Why we agree to be our respective governments. Our authority investigation effectively notified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in this kind of situation.
No way, sir.
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, you're Mr. Edgeworth? Hold it! In that case, allow me to join your investigation.
Miss Fontana?
I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I was thinking it was Wolf Boy. Okay. Why are you going the other way?
Ambassador Palanio, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
It's really nothing. Molly is my secretary, so of course I can want to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing to the Interpol ages we were able to make it so quickly. Francesca.
Well, I never imagined that meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct.
Hold it!
Already? What is it?
Ambassador Polly, you know. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I may ask you to allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Okay, that's a new one.
Assistant?
Assistant?
Miles, what the heck do you think you're?
Please implore you, Ambassador Polly, you know. Very well, I will be counting on the two of you. You, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth.
That doesn't actually suit him, you know, from the ambassador. The ambassador needs to have a kind of a calming voice with a little bit IT.
I know, but I came up with the random first voice I can come up with.
Don't worry about it, yeah. I think it's still pretty cool.
Nah, it doesn't suit him.
What did you mean by you being Miss Von Karma's assistant?
I don't exactly have a choice, do I, detective? If I don't become Miss Francesca's assistant, I can participate.
Participate.
I can participate in this investigation.
There you go again, running at the mouth with a alluring expression on your face.
Francesca, please.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you should you have a brain lapse.
Of course, I will keep that in mind.
If you are done playing games.
Right, let's begin the investigation.
Bartley Embassy Secretary's Office.
By the way, detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Babylese embassy today.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
Well, on account of the card they got from the Atagarosu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the other castle these past 7 years. It was a more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Exactly how mutual benefit on base of it has this all got to be, I suppose. Looks like you failed to completely perform your guard duty yet again. Looking forward to your next solo navigation, although it's out of my hands.
But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even packet noodles anymore.
Wait, where Francisca's assistant? Why are we having Gumshoe as our?
Cause he's like a loyal puppy dog to you, basically.
Yeah. So our victim was the secretary of this embassy, I take it.
Manny, Potion, I hear that he was the admirable person. Very admirable.
Cause of death is a stab to the base of the neck. He was lax in watching his back.
We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. And a fire that burned a bit longer will be made an end to fighting him and hassle.
And Chikoshi was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire? What in the world happened in this room? I won't rest until I inspected every... So we don't know. Okay, first the knife. This knife is the murder weapon?
Some permanent testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood is on the patches that victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to the coincidence with the stab wounds.
I suppose that this means what we know now. Now know is if the crime was committed with this knife.
This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy at me too.
Artsy.
Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy.
But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of handle, I believe it has the butterfly motif. It's very beautiful.
One logic. Ba-ching! Okay, let's make sure we check this. It's a knife wound.
It's obvious that he was killed with, but I wonder if it is constant with the wound.
Indeed.
I know somebody got stabbed like this.
Guys.
And it was my favorite actor, actually.
Key?
You know what key that is?
Yatagarusuki.
There appears to be something in his pocket. His key. It can't be. Isn't this the Atagasu key that was stolen 7 years ago?
What? But that...
Huh? 7 years ago? You mean that case where it was framed, sir?
Yes, it's the piece of evidence that was stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. which was then stolen by Callisto U.
What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Eek!
Fee, at very least, try to remember the details of the crimes you were a suspect in.
Rosaska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key assistance. I doubt that the new rookie at this time made it privileged to know such knowledge.
I feel like the bits right now are all trampled on, sir.
I suppose you just have to fill me in now. Now, the secret to this key is... Eat.
Woohoo! Wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick.
Wait, was that symbol there too the last time?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was.
I knew it. It's the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. Remember this beautiful pattern in the blade? Remember... Oh.
I've remembered this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it?
Yes, it looks like the two in the vines crisscrossing the blades.
Interwoven vines.
Vine, sir? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs.
I really don't think you can call these stars. Say the detective art sense with undeveloped will be an understatement.
The real question is, why was the embassy secretary holding this?
While we don't know Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagasu from the
Godolphium embassy. That's right, Mr. Faraday had written that fact down on his organizer.
I believe this means that further research is required into this country, Godolphium.
Why don't you ask Ambassador Paulinio about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Godolphian ambassador once long ago. He will be able to answer any suspective questions you may have.
Okay.
Hey, is that war? Wait,
Yeah, I tried to go there. This man, where do I know him from? Because of this natural treasure, can I ask you that you please not touch it? I'm afraid that only one allowed to touch it are myself and the Sanctuary. But there's no possibility that it's related to the murder. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some sort of proof.
I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the statue K was talking about earlier. It's just me, or does this man look like the Steel Samurai? Maybe twins. That was all on the press.
Hey, it's another butterfly.
I believe it's the symbol of the Royal of Behal. Drawing this big on the wall of an embassy definitely confers a sense of overwhelming patriotism.
Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country.
You may want to, Detective, however, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire.
You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir.
I stare at small personal safe.
This was Mr. Cochin's office. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here.
Ah, of course it's locked. It appears we don't have able to open it without the key. Or do we? Okay, you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Of course. Yes, of course I don't. And I promise you to prove that wasn't you.
That's enough about chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but there's the only matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise if you two give up while you can.
No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying. My investigation will prove to be true.
Go ahead and try then, if you're that convenient.
Can't allow this to continue. I must prove that her innocence post haste.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir.
Knives, huh?
Kinda looks like there's one possibly missing.
Yeah! It's the same thing I'm having. Although the blades are all remain of them, unfortunately.
I guess the handle's all got burnt off by the fire.
Oh, so the knives fell victim to the fire! Ambassador Palio, are these knives yours? Why, yes, they are! They're a special set of ornamental knives figure the national symbol of Behal. These butterfly team knives, along with his own set of knives, a comprise of the 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Bowser one has been reduced to state. Ornament knives, huh? There's a small release of the tang of this blade. But, Ambassador Apollo, what is this notch here for? Oh, that! There's a figure of one of these knives where you can freely change the handles on them. So if you can change how they look to fit the version, of course. I see, the knives are really conducted so the handles could easily be removed. These shells are lined up in an American souvenirs and memorabilia.
It's really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Bali's embassy. So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir?
Perhaps the Malaysians are kind of studying America's culture and our tourism industry. There are plans to make the Malaysia tourism industry truly flourish. They should need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose.
Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said that if I bring these with me to Babal, I can trade them in for a few buffet.
Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Bahal?
Well, the whole world is connected by the ocean, sir. And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Baba if I have to.
And you'll be skinny as a bone. Can only a few simple components really motivate people to do such fantastic things?
If it's food, then yes.
Yep. It looks like this was once a great-grandfather's clock, but it has fallen victim to the fire.
Hey, Miss Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir?
If it's unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but...
Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself.
That's quite enough, detective.
Oh, Gumshoe, never change.
Indeed, there are still some burnt objects scattered on the floor.
Well, burnt things get burnt and then they become burnt things, you know?
No, because there's no way to prove that the burnt thing can start out as a burnt thing.
Was it a burnt thing or was it not? I have no idea what's anymore, sir.
Yes, I suppose a bit hard for someone with a burned out light bulb to compare and I can't believe that many fell among those thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule is for tonight is. Ambassador Palio, I believe your schedule tonight will be considered of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Miss Coaches as well. Are you rather strong man, are you? How fascinating! Here, I know it isn't much, but I would like you to have these. I'm sorry, but it will be against my privilege to accept the bride. Oh no, these are simply a coupons to swipe to promote the ball. Remember, we're offering a large number of discounts and offer you to visit the lovely Bahol. Now I remember the public was known as its in the first tourism industry. I was wondering if you might tell me about the deceased Many Coachin. He was my secretary and he was a ambassador secretary in charge of running the whole place. He was a moral man. His death was great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything, according, printing, taking care of natural treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country is pretty well sources reviewing the history. So in order for us to print necessary pamphlets, flyers, and coupons, and etc. We have printed presses here at the embassy. I see. Please excuse me for my forwardness, however. I feel you mentioned that I have the impression that I have met him before. Oh yes, since you were a legal professional, I suppose you might have. Well, Manny was involved in the KGA incident. KGA incident? The defendant who was found innocent. That case was Manny. So your Mr. Coachin is the same man who was the one in that case? It was 10 years ago. And he recovered personally from that case and dove into this job. He was the one who planned this event. He was overseeing the embassy renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him. What exactly do you mean early renovations? I can't believe tourists and visitors are embassy think. We're a poor nation, can't we? Whereas the embassy is something of investment. Might have rather a problematic budget, but we're trying our best to make it do. However, I guess the only person who can help do our best is no longer with us. Ambassador Palio, I was wondering if I may ask you about the Rodavian. Rodavian, alright! What do you like to talk about? First, I'd like you to ask about this key. Huh? What about this key? I found it sticking out of Coach's pocket. I believe it's originally belonged to this Abesi. Is this correct? Upon a closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. But not all of this capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating! Is it possible that Bessie didn't know about the existence of this key? Is this knife form? There's a flower mark on the base of the blade. I guess this knife is to be from the... We used to be part of the Cadavian. And how do you come to that conclusion? In both Cadavian and national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose many used this key here in Abesti back when we still Cadavian. Finally, can stop talking for a bit.
Ambassador Paulinio, this key was stolen from the Codovium embassy 7 years ago by Kalasuyu, otherwise known as the Great Deceased Yatagarusu.
Oh, really? You're not aware of that Miss Yu had broken into the business this time? I'm sorry, I can't be much of a help, but I'm very familiar with the details, you see. I'm only because of the ambassador become its own nation. But many were still alive. He should have probably know about what happened back then. Dakota and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago, but it doesn't explain why I found the Yatagasu key here in the present.
Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point.
I'm supporting on Miss von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access?
My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it? If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says?
Yeah, I suppose we might as well. Okay, so what did I miss? The ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling.
A ceiling fan? What does one of those do?
I tell you what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed on one ceiling.
Well, if I had one of those in my room, I bet I'd get dizzy from staring at it as I slept.
That Gumshoe, in the real world we close our eyes when we sleep. Okay, now I'm really confused. Maybe... That's better.
Mouse Edgeworth.
Yes, you need me. What is it?
Let me tell you something you are currently my adorning it. And if you wish to convenience everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect.
What's with the gilly glint in her eyes? I don't think that will be really necessary, Francesca.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't change the fact that you are still under me.
I thought Francesca was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here in the Sebastity? Murder.
I was investigating at the Bastian Embassy when I got wind of these math.
Ah, that's right. The other guys was due to appear at the embassy as well.
Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident of the Bastian Embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of the case and came over to Bahashi's embassy.
Great, he's here too.
Yay! Yay, my buddy!
Wolf boy! Ah, so Agent Wolf is here as well, huh? Sorry, I had to do it.
It's Wolfman for you.
Okay, Mr. Wolfman.
I just need so.
I'm actually kind of now picturing Shirley Hedgehog in his clothing.
You
Hey.
have to give him. You have to give her the look of him, though.
Yeah, will be kind of funny to see actually.
I see you're a Met. Well, he is the embassy acting as bodyguard for the ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. So the suspect in the murder that occurred to this office is the little girl I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagaru?
Kay would never harm a soul, sir.
Okay.
You remember, do you? The case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim case, Mr. Faraday.
So she is a frightsy little girl.
Kay has been on the trail of the other girls, which is how she ended up here. Looking the one who took her father's life.
I see.
Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagasu just keeps on tricking us all.
How so?
The Yatagasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secrets. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet.
If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
I do wonder, though, if Kurosyu is really the Yatagasu. Okay, I'm out of answers. I don't know what to search, and I'm gonna make lunch in the meanwhile. So help me out, bro.
Alright, yo. Let's see. We've got the notes. We've examined the knife. Notes on knife.
Talk about a
You
knife,
okay?
I just dropped one. Whoops.
Yatagaru. Also, I can draw Sierra in Mr. Shinyo Young's clothing.
It'll be funny.
Okay, let me search his name for it. No. Yeah, Shi Long Lang. Shi Long Lang. Okay, let me see how he looked like. Man.
I think I know what you have to do next, bro.
You know, I actually know.
Okay, I'm ready. Tell me. Tell me.
Alright, so you have to go into logic mode.
Yes.
And connect Francesca's return with stealing of secret.
To steal your dirtiest secret. Is that possible that the dirty secret of the other girls was out to steal it is in this very room?
Dirty secret?
Francesca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, upper-handed deals yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence.
In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the embassy hall. The head of the smuggling operation.
I think I might need to ask Francesca about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay, next one.
Alright, so you get to ask her, you had to ask in another dialogue option, you have to ask her about the smuggling thing she just mentioned.
Okay, got it. Francesca, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason why you are here right now is related to that.
Yes. After analyzing the intel we gathered from virtuous countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. It's a coordinate document, yes.
That was actually Edgeworth sign, but okay.
The only one page of the whole thing, we are not sure about all the details. However, it's enough worth to grab into the tail of the beast. The tail of the beast. For you, see, this type of paper was made only in the kingdom of Cordovia.
I had to clean my hands a bit.
Which means there's someone somewhere in the countries of the Abbast and Bahal in the hat. It's the pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Francesca for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has. Okay, what now?
Alright, so
She got it.
did you examine the butterfly symbol on the wall?
I think I did once.
Hey, you know the butterfly.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Examine the gold statue. We've done that. There's a safe that's near K, apparently.
Yeah, I got that one.
Alright. There's a knife rack. You examined that already. Connect motif on knife handle with butterfly of Babao.
The design of this knife's handle greatly resembles the special Malaysian species of butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here.
Now it's property of the Republic.
Probably of the Republic of Bahal.
Perhaps this means that the knife is used to in this crime was found right in this room. Okay.
Alright.
Look, safe key, use the embassy.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
obviously connect you. Can you use the embassy with lock safe? Yeah.
She was on point.
Mm-hmm.
I got the point.
We know for a fact that the Yatagasuki used to this embassy. Furthermore, we found this within the victim, Mr. Cochin's pocket. Which leads me to think that the key is... Perhaps this is the key to the personal safe of this office.
Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out.
It appears I was correct. The key was left to us in the victim's pocket. Lily turned out to be the key, next piece of truth.
Yeah, it's gone. All the important secret papers are gone.
Not really.
There's only one thing left.
I find something really weird. Look at the size of the... Well, the safe. And look how where it ends.
Also, look at where the paper is stuck.
Yeah.
There's a secret hidden room.
There's a
behind
secret
it.
compartment in the
Yeah,
safe.
there's a hidden room on it.
What do we have here?
You open it up and there's Wonderland behind the wall. Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagos are made up of everything, sir?
No, Detective, I believe all we need to do is look closer. What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's red. More it's to me like it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch, not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange, it's the safe.
What do you mean?
What do you mean is there's a secret to this safe?
It has 2 compartments.
Even with just eyeballing it, you can see that's the inside is a bit to swallow. Furthermore, with this unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I will say there's an extra bit of space behind the back of the wall of this safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment.
What?
I suppose that you are correct in certifying that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, it is that you say is correct, and there is a second compartment. Just like Justin said, how do you got to be opening the door to it? As you can see, there's no other lock or keyhole inside.
Actually, there's one spot that interests me on this safe.
Oh?
Yes, I believe that's the spot that is the keyhole to our mystery second lock.
The safe is... and its locks. Alright then. Since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you diluted your answer.
Sure thing. I think it's that with our key. Am I correct?
Yeah, okay, so you are right. So you deduce the hole at the safe's edge and present the Yatagarasu key.
Oh, I'm so good. Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francesca?
The shape, it does look very familiar. I believe it's simply a late hole in the safe lock's mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Koza, made sure this safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. You honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to be hidden half? To look so oddly like a keyhole that an average person can figure it out?
You can't be serious! Are you just saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe?
That's perfectly what I'm saying.
Ugh.
And I will prove it to you right now. But the Yatsusaga key is the key to will open.
Objection! The Yatagara's key? Further trust, you better have a very bad joke.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatsusaga key is the very key that will open the second compartment to this case.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is the entire different shape than of the key.
Yep, so it's the knife, isn't it?
We discovered this trick 7 years ago. With it, we were able to corner Miss Yu. We were tough that we see this key after all this time. What? I definitely pressed that. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, I don't know. The knife. The knife. Examine the knife?
Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatsusaga key was originally made up to open your ghost safe in the conveying capacity. We confirmed the fact that it opened the door to its safe with it. Now let's take a look at this back end of the key. Look at the portion I've had on. What do you see?
What are you talking?
It appears that you come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewing it heads on, the knife blade is exactly shaped as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe.
But that's not preposterous.
Because the looks like the knife was used like to kill Mr. Verde 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife, but both the safe and the key concealed such clever tricks. Whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be an incredible importance.
Then it is even possible that while he's searching for the inside, open that safe.
Yes, sir. Open it now, sir.
And this is where we're sadly gonna end it off this week, guys. If you like the content so far, make sure to hit that sexy free follow button. You can go to my Twitch page by going to twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid, where you can follow for free as well. You can even subscribe there if you want, and you can also go to demon.com/MegaDragonoid to see my art, or to see my post of arts coming. If you want to go to the rest, go ahead.
You can go first.
For searching on DeviantArt, you search for Zero the Hedgehog. For YouTube, Princess Zero.
And for me, my YouTube is just Parodies Man. My Twitch is just Parodies Minor. And my DeviantArt is Dr. Chester the First.
And there you go. So we see you all next week. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. And peace, my Dragonites. See you around next week.
Peace out.